So this weekend we decided to leave for Lahore from Islamabad to complete my long pending shoots in Lahore and to attend an International Featherweight Championship fight in which Mehmosh was fighting Indian fighter Ravi. I took this as an opportunity to record the moments with the fighters and gather as much motivational lessons for you guys so you can also learn from these athletes how to be disciplined in your life. तो आज का व्लॉग आपके लिए बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है क्योंकि आज मैं आपको मिलवाऊंगा वन ऑफ द बेस्ट एमएमए फाइटर रेस्ड फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान एंड नाउ फाइटिंग इंटरनेशनली फ्रॉम यूके. तो लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, द निंजा ऑफ एमएमए, महमूश द रेनिगेड राजा. Mehmosh is the most brutal Pakistani fighter I've ever seen, and if you are a mixed martial arts fan, you will love the energy he brings with himself in the cage.
Okay, so we are at the gym and let's see what Mehmosh is doing with Coach Faizan. Yo, Mehmosh, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? Whoa!
That's what we're doing, brother.
Oh, mate. What? Yo! Whoa, bro, what was that?
What are you doing? You asked the question.
That's how MMA fighters meet you.
Nah, you're good.
So before we dive into intense training and learn some key skills, let's talk to Mehmosh and ask what drives him to push beyond limits.
To maintain your energy levels, what is the one thing you take before entering the gym? Like, is it protein shake or milkshake or dry fruits, any kind of stuff?
You know,
like
it depends how early I wake up.
Alright.
Sometimes it's just coffee mixed with Silajit and some honey.
With Silajit?
Yeah, always. That's like, I've been using that shit for like 10 years now, bro.
Would you explain the use of Silajit? Should I use it as a normal person?
100%.
Is it good for you?
100%. I would say if you're not on it, then you should get on it, but I know you're already on it. He's a smart guy. He's
I do have it, but I don't know, like, should I take it or not?
Really? Yeah, you should. So this is, it's called the destroyer of weaknesses. It kills anything. Like if you have pain somewhere, you take it for about a week and you start feeling relief. It helps in speeding up recovery because it contains a mineral called fulvic acid.
Right.
Now, fulvic acid is not derived from anything but the mountains, but specific mountains like the Himalayan mountains or the Kashmiri mountains.
Yeah.
And what this does is that it enables our body to absorb 100% of the nutrients from the food that we eat. क्योंकि वैसे जब भी हम खाते हैं तो we absorb about 30 to 40% of the nutrients.
Right.
So we'll get the protein, but we won't get the nutrients. You know, we will, but not all of it.
Yeah.
So the fulvic acid will help us absorb all of it. So whether you are old or young, just trying to get in shape, or just like just a working man, everyone.
So do you have to contain lots of water after consuming it, or is there any precautions you would recommend?
Well,
just don't eat too much.
I mean, the thing
Just
is,
don't eat too much,
I mean, the more you eat, the stronger you get, really. And also, like,
Poison is just in the dose, like.
yeah, it's you dose it every day, right? And drink lots of water anyway, bro. I would say like it's healthy to drink at least 4 or 5 liters a day anyway.
Alright.
If you're drinking less, then you should drink more.
So you could go back and advise the younger Mehmosh, what would that be?
Don't doubt yourself too much, because but this is natural. Everybody has doubts, right?
Yeah.
Don't second guess yourself. I think I did pretty good anyway, but like maybe I would have been less anxious. You get coffee instances of anxiety and like patches of depression, things like that. But I think just going back, I would tell myself like, yo, like bro, it's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, because God has a plan.
All right. So do you live with family or do you live alone?
No, I used to live alone. Now my family have moved out to London as well, so now we're all together. It's quite nice because there's food in the fridge all the time.
Do they support you?
Yeah, they support me.
In your fights?
Yeah,
But
they love it,
because
like.
normally in Pakistan, like what we hear is when I wanted to enter the MMA training, my family was like,
उल्टी सीधी बातें क्यों करता? उल्टा पैदा हुआ था क्या? दिमाग खराब है क्या तेरा?
they're not supportive at all. Like you know that, right?
Yeah, they weren't.
Have you been through that situation?
Of course.
How long did it take for you
Years.
to make them understand
Years.
that it's all right?
Years and years. Even when I won some fights internationally, they would still be like, yeah, we're gonna get you an internship at Flana, and this and that and blah blah. And but now, alhamdulillah, like they're very supportive.
All right,
I guess
great.
my me being stubborn has paid off. But at the end of the day, that's what it takes. It takes being very stubborn and just disciplined to do it every day, no matter what the weather, you know.
Yeah, great.
Whether it's rain or shine, whether you're happy or sad, whether they want me to do it or they don't want me to do it, I'm showing up to training every day.
But you show up over
showing
there.
up.
Yeah, that's
it.
So Mehmosh, your coach is legendary Brad Pickett. So how is he like? How is his training?
He's a savage. Like
Alright.
he's all about that. Like I wouldn't say old school, but it's a bit of the old school. But at the same time, it's the new school as well. But he's just all about being a cardio machine and pushing us and making sure that we are ready for like a 5-round war.
Oh man.
Before I joined GB, I used to think, how would I do 5 rounds in a fight? Bro, we do 5 rounds. We do 5 rounds twice a week, 5 fives. But one of those sessions, we're doing 10 rounds. So it's like, he makes sure that we are primed and ready for any situation.
To the extreme limit, I guess.
This is the guy that beat Demetrius Johnson, so he knows what he's talking about, you know what I mean?
Is he your only coach, or is there another coach you're training with?
Oh no, so we have 2 coaches at GB. One is Brad Pickett and one is Ash Grimshaw, both legends of the MMA scene. Ash is a UK MMA legend with over, I think, 40 fights, professional experience, having main evented in Bellator about 8 times. He deals with the grappling and jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
Again, just amazing knowledge, always there, always just like giving us whatever we need. If we have questions, I'm always picking his brain.
Alright.
So it's just a good unit to be around, and it's very supportive, and I just feel like, you know, that's family as well as a team, you know.
Any of your coaches are still fighting?
No, my coaches have retired now. They're basically still fighting, but through us.
Okay.
So they are still fighting, just a different kind of fight now. Because you know, like being a fighter, you're always competitive.
Yeah.
And Brad always says this, like, I'm just such a competitor that I can't stop fighting. So this is his way of
he's fighting through you guys.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
Luckily, Coach Faizan was also there from Dubai to corner Mehmosh for his Featherweight Championship fight in Lahore. Faizan is a pro MMA fighter and also one of the best coach currently residing in Dubai. After his dislocated shoulder injury in his last cage fight, Faizan is training like a monster to recover himself and get back into the cage.
Well, I think my name says it all, and that's how I got named. They call me the Grenade because I just go in for the kill. I get in the ring and I just explode.
So let's ask him what tips he has for us and how the hell did this cage monster got into a karate combat in Dubai.
Bro, it was funny. I wasn't supposed to fight that fight.
He told us it was Ulumi's fight in actual, and due to some weight class issue, they dropped Ulumi.
Yeah, I wasn't even training, bro. I'm injured. I almost retired like 2 years ago.
Oh man. So that was a last moment fight you accepted?
So they didn't have an opponent and they were looking for a guy, and they're like, we're gonna bring some guy from the UK. So I was like, I talked to Mehmosh, I was like, bro, do you think I should take the fight? He's like, yeah, go for it. It's not gonna come on your MMA record anyway because it's karate. So I was like, I'll just take the fight.
Damn, so were you training at that time?
Not really. I was just like doing some weight training like once or twice a week. That's it. I was really busy with
How
work.
do you guys do it, man? Like,
Bro, I've been doing it for all my life. I don't need a training camp to like, especially beat an Indian. He wasn't even that. I mean, he was good, but he can't like beat me because I've been doing it for too long, bro. I believe in my art. I believe in my style, and I know that it's unbeatable. So
yeah.
I got a tip for you. Don't let no one get this close.
के करियर बनाने के जो MMA की करियर बनाना चाहता है from पाकिस्तान, तो उसकी ज़िंदगी में पाकिस्तान क्या रोल प्ले करता है?
Well, if you talk about the government, they're not doing anything. If you want to be a fighter, there's a lot of places you can train, but it's not very high level, especially if you want to compete with international fighters. But yeah, I mean, we have a good national circuit now where fighters can fight. We have a good even international circuit. Pakistan के अंदर international fights भी बहुत ज़्यादा हो रही हैं, so it's a good place to build your career. And once you start winning nationally, once you're the best in your own weight class, then you can of course fight internationally as well.
Well, that was not it. You know how big fan I am of accessories. On this trip we met a very young artist और अगर आप भी jewelry और accessories के fan हैं तो this is your guy to follow. Faizi Mughal is running his personal high-end jewelry brand named the Ash Sculptor. He has made the dopest custom art pieces for Mehmosh The Renegade, Faizan The Grenade. And for us, he has some sicko collection. Check these out. I can tell you, if you see these many sick jewelries in front of you, you can't decide what you want. Because they're all so damn good. And to my surprise, Faizi Mughal had a special present for me that matches my style. The Frosty Yeezy. So before I could ask Mehmosh more questions about how he entered MMA and how important role MMA training can play in anybody's life, something unexpected happened in the hotel's room toilet.
They can hear some stuff. Of course they can hear some stuff. They're fucking in the bathtub, bro.
Sorry. We warned the hotel staff and they told us a very weird reason of the leakage.
Sorry for the inconvenience, sir, but we checked into your situation and found out the guests upstairs are getting busy in the toilet and doing it in the tub, which has caused a pipe leakage. And we are trying to warn them by knocking the door, but they are not responding. So I'm so sorry. Just give us a little while to sort the situation out for you. We'll get back to you as soon as possible.
A few moments later.
Oh my god. What happened here?
This has been going on for the last 30 minutes.
Oh fuck. Somebody is doing
Somebody's in
it.
the bathroom. Jiggy. Bathroom above us. I don't know what it is. But it's not
But as we all know, बड़े बड़े शहरों में छोटी छोटी बातें तो होती रहती हैं. So let's talk to Mehmosh.
So Mehmosh, how you got into MMA? Who inspired you?
Well, no one inspired me as such. It was more like my cousin. Well, I guess he may have inspired me, but he showed me MMA. We used to watch fights together. So he lives in Canada.
Okay.
His name is Askar Bhai.
All right.
Shout out Askar Bhai.
Being a British national, क्या लगता है कि पाकिस्तान से अपना MMA का करियर परस्यू करने और UK से अपना करियर परस्यू करने में क्या डिफरेंस नज़र आता है?
डिफरेंस ये है कि वहाँ पे आप अगर अच्छे हो तो आप आगे जा सकते हो काफ़ी ईजिली. यहाँ पे ये है कि योर पासपोर्ट डजंट हेल्प यू. शायद आपको वीज़ाज़ के इश्यूज़ हों, और उसके अलावा ये भी है कि वहाँ के फैसिलिटीज़ बहुत अच्छे हैं. So I get to benefit with my passport, at least being a British national. Coming to your question, I get to benefit with being able to travel freely and get training from different places.
So if you had a Pakistani passport, this wouldn't be possible, right?
It would be possible, but only to an extent. काफी मुश्किल होता है.
I've seen many fighters struggling in Pakistan because of their passport के उनको end moment पे visa नहीं मिलता, fight होती है तो फिर I think that is their loss in the career, and even it's not their fault, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Obviously, you can still find a way, but people will get disheartened and they'll just stop trying. You know. Yeah. So it's hard. It's hard. It definitely helps me, and it's a big difference, and I'm very grateful for it. Alhamdulillah.
Any advice to those who just want to start their career in MMA या फिर वो training करना चाहते हैं but they don't know how to start? उनको क्या advice करना चाहोगे?
Well, my advice would be just take that first step into the gym, bro.
Would you recommend them to train for MMA?
Yeah, 100%. Anyone should train.
Even if somebody does not want to keep a fighting career, should they train for MMA?
Absolutely. I think it's very important. Just even if you don't want to be a professional athlete, just to know how to defend yourself, defend your loved ones, stay safe. Everyone should know how to fight. Everyone.
Yeah. The weirdest or funniest thought gone through your head during a fight? Any moment you remember?
Yeah, I remember one time when I was fighting Igor Grichkev in the first round. I won this fight, but in the first round he was absolutely destroying me. And there was a point in the fight where I was thinking, man, I'm in China, there's no way I'm losing. And I remember just thinking in that moment, oh dear God, just like get me out of this round and I'm gonna cream him. Oh, but yeah, it was.
So you ended up winning that fight?
Yeah, I won it. I lost that first round very badly, but I came back. I won the second and the third. Yeah. I almost finished him in the third at the end of it. But yeah, it was a good fight, and he's a tough competitor. So
Mehmosh, people. If you have to choose just one song that you can play every time you enter the ring, what would that song be?
Oh, that's a hard question. I've never even used the song. I don't know if I would use it, but
You love rap, right?
I do love rap, yeah. I love Pakistani hip hop to be specific. I don't really listen to a lot of English artists. I hear them now and then. I don't know their names even, but Pakistani hip hop, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, and it's growing these days. So Pakistani hip hop में यार अगर किसी का एक गाना चूज करना हो या किसी आर्टिस्ट का तो कौन सा वो आर्टिस्ट होगा और कौन सा वो गाना आप चूज करोगे जो आप अपने एंट्री पे लगाना पसंद करोगे?
Actually, that's a good question. So the artist, I know it's got to be JJ47, man, because he goes so hard and so deep with everything he says. Song, I can't tell you because there are too many.
All right.
Yeah, I
just
don't
one
know.
song.
Maybe like Big Dog thing or something.
Big Dog.
Yeah,
All
Big
right.
Dog thing.
So I thought you'll be choosing Talha Anjum or Talha Yunus over.
Oh, they're good.
But
No, they're good. They're good. They're all amazing. It's just, I don't know. When I listen to him,
you
rap,
can relate.
Yeah, I relate
with
more.
his music,
100%, 100%. And I also think they're all poets, by the way, again. But he's so poetic in everything he says. Like it has like so many meanings. And yeah, I think he's
it's quite relatable to the young people like of our age. That's why we love their music
100%.
because it's totally relatable to our lives.
Exactly. Like it makes more sense because when you listen to American or English hip hop, it's like you can't really relate to it because it's not your life, it's not your city, it's not your country. They're talking about area codes, about Pakistan, about this city, about that city, what happens. It's so relatable, it's so cool, yeah. And just like even their story, it's nice, it's good to do.
And then we received a message from the fight organizers that ruined everybody's mood.
Hey, fellas. Looks like you're having a smacking night.
I'm not gonna be here.
Okay, bro, just let me know what just happened.
Fezzi, bro, you have to do something, man. You can't go.
Fezzi, bro, क्या भंड हुआ है?
Bro, भंड ये हुआ है कि the organization, they didn't know that the Indians are only allowed to stay within Lahore when they get their visas. So they got a visa for just Lahore, and they didn't realize that the venue is actually outside of the Lahore jurisdiction. And they just figured that out 2 days ago, and then they tried to change the venue to another venue, but then that other venue cannot be set up on a Sunday because all their employees are off. So now they're sitting with the sports minister trying to take permission to run in the same original venue, but if that doesn't happen, they're gonna change the venue and host the fights tomorrow, which again is pretty messed up because I have to leave tomorrow.
They will book you a new ticket, bro.
Of course they'll book me a new ticket, but I cannot stay.
So the fight got delayed and the whole gang had to leave Lahore for their work. But at least we got a chance on this trip to learn some useful tips from these pro athletes that we can apply in our lives as well to be on the right track, eating healthy, working out and pushing ourselves to train, because training is not just for athletes but for every other person who has goals to achieve in their lives. So going to the gym for training is the first step towards discipline in life. अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आई है और आप चाहते हैं कि मैं इसी तरह का कंटेंट आपके पास लेकर आता रहूं तो इस वीडियो को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करना चैनल को मत भूलिएगा। और अगर आप भी अपना ई कॉमर्स में करियर स्टार्ट करना चाहते हैं और जीरो से सीखना चाहते हैं कि किस तरह अपना ऑनलाइन बिजनेस बिल्ड किया जाता है तो बेल आइकन पे क्लिक कर दें ताकि मेरी आने वाली हर नई वीडियो आप तक पहुंच सके और आप भी अपना बिजनेस स्टार्ट कर सकें। सो पीस आउट एंड सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो।